No, that's just it.
It's item 2 that.
Okay. So that's item 1. What's the pleasure of the board on this contract?
Madam Chair, go ahead, please. Move approval. Second.
Motion and a second. Any objections?
Madam Chair,
Supervisor.
I distributed yesterday a copy of an appraisal that was done on this property for St. Demetrios Church. And this particular contract is for purchasing this land for $931,000, which includes the closing costs. The appraisal I received, which was done for the church, was for $650,000, and it was distributed to the board. And we also have an appraisal here, apparently from Pima County, that says the appraised value was $850,000, and we're paying $931,000. This appraisal looks like it was a very thorough appraisal done by, on behalf of Mr. Vince Gingras from the St. Demetrios Council. It was prepared by Stephen Cole and Thomas Cray, 2 certified real estate appraisals from Southwest Real Estate Appraisal Associates. And my question is, why are we paying $931,000 for a property that was appraised at $650,000?
Mr. Huckleberry, Mr. Fernald.
Yes, Madam Chair and Supervisor Miller. The appraisal that we have obtained is a county appraisal, and we always have a county appraisal with regard to the acquisition of properties. We don't know the terms and conditions and why the particular appraisal that you may have obtained was obtained for the church and what the reason was. Ours was based on a full market value purchase of the property, and it was appraised at $850,000. Typically, our appraisals are lower than what a private property owner would attempt to get, because they may give the appraiser different instructions with regard to value, and that very often happens. The $850,000 offer, it was then given to the church. The church, and I believe through their process, rejected that offer. Negotiations occurred, and we went back and forth with the church and their leadership on a number of occasions, and came to the conclusion that we would offer $925,000, and that's the offer in the contract today. And that offer was accepted by the church, I believe the parishioners, as well as the folks who oversee the church in the state of California. So it's gone through that process. It's a particular piece of property that we believe obviously is prone for purposes that are breakout flows from the Rito River. It could in fact be used, but fill would be required, and there would be a very extensive process that would be gone through to try and make the property usable. I believe the flood control district believes it's in everyone's best interest to not do that, and has made the offer at the $925,000. I think I support it and they support it.
According to this report that I distributed yesterday, so you all had an opportunity to review it, is an appraisal report for market value. It was done for the church, and it's very detailed, and it's got all the backup information in there, and I find it very questionable that 2 appraisers can find it at $650,000 is the value, the market value. That was the purpose of this, and that was my understanding of why this was done on behalf of the church, was to figure out what the market value of this property was, and whether we take this in and with flood control. I don't have a problem with that, but I do have a problem with overpaying for it, significantly overpaying for it by 50%. So I think we need to, I would like to see us revisit this and actually look at, because I didn't get a detailed appraisal from Pima County in the background material. I have a document that says that it was appraised at $850,000, but these numbers are significantly different. So I would move that we continue this item to the next board meeting in December 15th, I believe it is.
That would have to be a substitute motion. There's a motion on the floor.
Okay. Then I would like to make a substitute motion that we continue this item to December 15th and get some reconciliation between these two valuations.
Is there a second?
Madam Chair,
Supervisor Carroll.
have I been furnished the information that you say you
Yes, it was
uncovered
distributed yesterday. It came into my office. It was given to Robin.
Do we have a substitute motion on the floor?
We do not have a
Thank you.
substitute motion on the floor at this time.
Just want to make sure. You guys are talking.
It was distributed yesterday to all of you. It came into my office yesterday, and I distributed it as soon as I got it. Yes, it was. Robin Bagot has it in her possession.
You answered the question. We don't
Yeah.
need to be argumentative. Thank you. There is a motion, there was no second to the motion, to the substitute motion. No second. Motion dies. Supervisor, is that no second? The motion dies for lack of a second.
I'm not going to
And then Supervisor Elias.
Chuck, is it unusual for people to have competing appraisals like this in these kind of situations?
Madam Chair and Supervisor Elias, it is quite normal.
Right.
And I think the issue is, and I didn't see the material that was distributed by Supervisor Miller, but I also think.
So you haven't seen the
I
other
haven't
appraisal that
seen
we're
the
talking about?
650,000, and it might be the date.
Then, how old is it, Supervisor Miller?
Madam Chair, Ms. Bagot, we have a time-stamped receipt from you that we took over yesterday. Why wasn't it distributed to the board members? We even made the copies for you.
Supervisor Miller and Chair Brunson, it went out electronically yesterday afternoon.
It was sent out.
So, okay.
So how old
Need to
is
check your email.
this appraisal?
This appraisal was good for through August 2015, and the county
No.
appraisal.
When was it written?
It was written August of 2014. It has a one-year time frame on it. Those appraisals go for that length of time. So it was good through August 2015. And Pima County's appraisal, my understanding is even older than that.
Our appraisal was even older than that.
Yes, and when you start looking at this, you wonder why people don't trust us? We need to make sure that
Wow.
we're spending the money wisely, and that I don't see the issue with a continuation is to make sure that we're in line, that the property is in fact worth this. I understand everyone wants to hurry this through, but I think in this case, when you have a $200,000 difference in the appraisal, that we might want to pause and take a step back and reevaluate this. And again, even Pima County's appraisal is at $850,000, and we're offering $931,000.
And that's not unusual in terms of negotiations that take place between landowners and property that we move to purchase as well. And so I think we should go ahead and vote on the motion that's on the floor right now and proceed with figuring out how we're going to do this.
Are there any further comments? Any further comments? Then I'll call the question. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
I object.
One objection. Motion carries 4-1. Moving on to